Okay, so after a week of a lot of research and a lot of fear, if I was going to be able to really have a good opinion and a good talk about it, because I got to say that I didn't feel that familiar or comfortable. I have a lot of fear because I have never talked about this in my life, and it was kind of hard to understand. And I was like, what am I going to say if there are experts outside that can talk about it better than me? But well, here I am after, I guess, 15 tries. I finally give it a try, and here's the last video. Um, it was kind of impressive since the first time that I watched this movie. There is this phrase that comes in the first scene of the movie, said by Mark Twain, and it says, "It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble; it's what you know for sure that you ain't so." So it was kind of overwhelming, and I was astonished in a negative way because it kind of confirmed to me that, first of all, I didn't know anything about the topic, and that I don't blame myself. There's no fault, because somehow, um I mean, watching this movie and then the commentary and just seeing how they treat these people and all these cases, is like, why are they not providing the information that we require, or that it's our right to know? Now I know that I have to know about these topics, and they should provide me the information that I required in order to provide me or to facilitate me um, everything that I'm asking for. For example, I have been listening through my life, just listening about um, about institutions, or that there exists banks that could facilitate us things, or I have heard too about insurance companies. When you finally get a job, if it's private or public, you should find insurance companies, and they are going to provide you and facilitate you so many things. And in my mind, it was like, okay, but it's not my major. It's not something that I have to know, or something that it's complicated for me. And there are other people that understand it better than me and that could help me and facilitate me things. But just seeing this, I felt really sad and astonished, like I said, in a negative way, that it's not happening. People are really trusting these experts, or maybe people that they have the power over us in these topics, and they are not providing the, I mean, the kind of the things that you are asking for. So that was kind of the first thing that I felt really sad with, and it kind of made me feel more reliable about getting into this topic. It's something for sure I have to know. Second, I guess watching and listening to these two things, the movie and the commentary, that they talk about basically United States, but somehow all the world was affected by their decisions and their actions. I guess it was hard for me to understand really the concepts and the process. Even it's hard for me to explain it in here, which I'm not going to do, because somehow I do not feel so prepared to give you this kind of information. Somehow I understand it in my head, but it's different to explain it. But well, I'm not going to get into there. But just saying that United States is a powerful place where a lot of actions and decisions of our economy and financial system has affected many people, even in their country or in the world. And for example, for me, it was really impacted. Somehow they did those actions. They kind of cheat to people. They don't provide them. They don't help them the way they should. Like seeing how someone or a family go because they finally have the chance to kind of ask for a loan for a house. And we literally see that the process is not transparent. God, it's something that I see every day. I don't understand it, but I have heard that, for example, there's a family that has been paying their house in this public, I mean, it's a private company in here in Mexico, and they have been paying for 36 years, and they haven't finished paying it for. And they all even just the rest of it is the half. I mean, it's kind of, I cannot believe it. And I guess is something that um, just not right. They should provide us, they should help us because it's our right. Talking to you about housing and city in my classes of architecture, and just I really feel like there's a huge connection that the way that we live, the house that we are into, the quality of life that we have right now, it's a result of the economy model and the financial system that the country had. And it changes every time. So it kind of blew my mind about the fact that I have to understand the context. I have to understand what happened before, what's going on, and what's going to happen, and why we live this way due to the economy, due to the financial system. And we had no clue about it. It's not transparent. It's so unequal, and there is no balance because somehow it's something that we have to know. It's not something that should be kept as a secret. I guess it's something that we have to kind of have this new culture and to educate. I don't know even what's the solution because I don't understand it where it comes from, like literally where it comes from. But I guess that the first step for me, and I will give this advice to other people as well as they give it to me, to understand and to get into this and to get involved and to ask for your right to know about the process and to make people facilitate you and to bring you the benefits that you kind of ask for because it's your right.